So hello everyone, this is Sir Gordhiman. Again welcomes you all in our Path Maths online classes. Yes dear students, we are doing chapter number 13 which is known as limits and derivative, and we have completed the first exercise which are based on the limits on the function. Already we have discussed the limits on your algebraic functions, trigonometric functions and your multiple functions. So today we are going to discuss the limit on your exponential and logarithmic function as well. So we have the two formulas which are based on exponential logarithmic function, which are number one is your if limit x approaches to 0 is there, and this is a to the power x minus 1 upon x is there, then this is equal to log of a. Yes dear students, the base will be your e here. This is your, keep in mind that whatever the power of constant is there, this is your x, this is your x, then in denominator there should be x, and this x should approaches to 0 as well. Then this complete value will be equal to logarithm of the base whatever the constant term is there, a. For example, if limit x tends to 0 is there and the question is your 2 to the power 3x minus 1 upon x is there, then its value will be r. First of all, we have to see the power is your 3x. So the denominator there should be a 3x, but there is no 3x. So what can we do? Just multiply and divide by 3. This is something like this. You have to multiply and divide by 3, and let's see, if x is approaching to 0, then no doubt if x is approaching to 0, then 3x will also be approaches to 0. So there is no problem here, because x is approaching 0, 3x will also be approaches to 0. So all the conditions of this formula is satisfying with this question, as 3x approaches to 0, 2 to the power 3x is there, then this is your 3x, and this is your a, the value of 2 is here a. So this complete formula can be replaced by 3 will be your remaining outside. This is log of 2, where base which should be your e. So the answer of this question will be your 3 log of 2. I think this is very much clear to everyone. You should have to keep in mind that whenever x is approaching to 0, the power of this constant quantity will be the same as in your denominator is there. अगर a की पावर में x है तो डिनोमिनेटर बच्चों ax ही होना चाहिए. अगर a की पावर में 7x है तो नीचे भी 7x होना जरूरी है. a की पावर में अगर x स्क्वायर है तो नीचे भी x स्क्वायर होना जरूरी है. और अगर डिनोमिनेटर में x स्क्वायर है, पावर में x स्क्वायर है, तो ये भी x स्क्वायर ही होना चाहिए. x स्क्वायर अप्रोचेस टू 0. So in that case only we can write the complete term as your logarithm of a. This is for the exponential one. Second formula which is given by limit x approaches to 0, log of 1 plus x upon x. This is equal to 1. The base should be your e. So if x is approaches to 0, then it should be your 1. It must be 1. 1 should be there, plus whatever the value of variable is there, x, h, k, t, whatever it is your, the same should be in your denominator. In that case only the complete value will be equal to 1. For example, if limit x approaches to 0, this is log of 1 plus 7x upon x is there, then the answer of this question will be r. Compare this question with the standard formula. We have 1, no problem, 1 is there, plus, but this is your x, then there should be x in the denominator. So here if this is your 7x, so here also we have to check whether it is your 7x or not. This is not 7x, so what can we do? Just multiply and divide by 7. So we can multiply and divide by 7. So in this case, if x is approaches to 0, then 7x will also be approach to 0. So implies this is the complete formula whatever we have discussed here. This is equal to 1. So the answer will be your 1 multiplied by 7, and the answer is your 7. So these are the two formulas. We have a sub case of this formula also, which is given as if limit x tends to 0 is there, and in place of a, if it is your e, where e is known as exponential function, minus 1 upon x is there, then this is equal to 1. Same process is there. So students, let's do some questions based on the formulas whatever I told you. Now the first question we are taking is your limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus b to the power x upon x. We need to evaluate this function. Now you can see exponential function is there, but there are two functions in this same question. So, and we have a formula. I have told you earlier that if x tends to 0 is there, then a to the power x minus 1 upon x is written as logarithm of a. So minus 1 should be there, and whatever the power of a is there, that should to be divided by that one, then this value will be equal log of a. But यहाँ क्या बच्चों देखिएगा, a to the power x के साथ साथ minus b की power x भी है, और 1 तो हमारे पास है ही नहीं. So what can we do? What will we do actually? This is your limit x tends to 0. We require this 1. We must have this 1 in your given formula. So let me add and subtract minus 1 like this. We can do like this also, because just minus 1 and plus 1, we can add and subtract the same thing, and this can be written as your limit x tends to 0. This is a to the power x minus 1. You can take minus common from this side. This is b to the power x minus 1 upon x. Now separate the terms. You can separate the terms. This will be your limit x approaches to 0. This is a to the power x minus 1 upon x minus b to the power x minus 1 upon x. Now we have the two questions in a same question. यहाँ पर आपके दो क्वेश्चन बन गए हैं, देखिए, एक तो ये और एक ये, एंड सो लिमिट कैन बी टेकन सेपरेटली. आप सेपरेटली लिमिट यूज़ कर सकते हैं लाइक दिस, b to the power x minus 1 upon x. Now you can compare this formula, this question with the standard formula. This is your log of a. This can be written as log of a, where base is e, minus this is your log of b, because in place of a this is b only and rest all are same. And we know that log m minus log n, this is a property of logarithm function, that if log m minus log n is there, you can replace it by log m upon n. So this can be written as log of a upon b with base e. So this is the solution for the given question. Let me do some more questions based on these formulas. So the question number second we are going to do is this is your, let us do the question number second. And this is the question in which this is given that limit x tends to 0, 3 to the power x minus 2 to the power x upon your 10x. Now in this case exponential function is there, also we have trigonometric function. So how can we do? Just recall the standard formula which is given by limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 upon x is equal to, this is given by log of a with base e. Now let's see, minus 1 is very much required. Minus 1 is not present there, so we need minus 1 first of all. डिवाइड बाई एक्स इज देयर, बिकॉज जो भी आपकी पावर होती है वो पावर नीचे होनी जरूरी है, तभी अब कंप्लीट वैल्यू 1 के इक्वल होती है. वो भी नहीं है, वो भी हमें मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड करनी पड़ेगी. सो जो आपको रिक्वायरमेंट है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला क्रिएट करने के लिए, हम वो पहले सबसे पहले करेंगे. उसके लिए टेक लिमिट एक्स टेंड्स टू 0, लेट मी ऐड एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट 1, सेम जो हमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन में किया था अभी, लाइक दिस. लिमिट x approaches to 0, this is 3 to the power x minus 1, take minus common, so this is 2 to the power x minus 1, because we need x in the denominator. So what can we do? Let me divide and multiply by x also here like this, because we have to just solve this 10x also. मुझे 10x का भी solution निकालना है, और 10x का solution निकल सकता है अगर लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0 है और 10 का जो भी एंगल होगा वो डिनोमिनेटर में होगा, तो ये कंप्लीट वैल्यू हमारी बन जाती है इक्वल टू 1. सो फॉर दिस वी हैव टू डिवाइडेड बाई एक्स, अगर आप डिवाइड करते हैं तो मल्टीप्लाई भी करना पड़ेगा. सो इन दिस वे दिस वैल्यू विल बिकम 1 एंड द रिमेनिंग टर्म विल बी और like this. Because x is there, you can separate the terms now. 3 to the power x minus 1 upon x minus 2 to the power x minus 1 upon x, and this will be converted into, this is the value of log 3 with base e minus this is log 2, and which can be further written as log of 3 by 2 with base e, and this will be the solution for the given question. Now let me do some more questions which are based on these formulas. So I'll do, चलिए करते हैं question number 3 now, and this question is your based on the logarithm function. So this is your, yes dear students, this is the question given to you. Limit x tends to a log of x minus log of a upon x minus a. यस बच्चों देखिए इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर आपको क्योंकि लिमिट जीरो को अप्रोच नहीं करती है, तो सबसे पहले आपने क्या करना है, जीरो को अप्रोच कराना है लिमिट को, और उसको कराने के लिए मैं आपको लास्ट वीडियो के अंदर भी बता चुका हूँ कि कैसे सब्स्टिट्यूशन के थ्रू यू कैन फॉर्म द लिमिट x और h टेंड्स टू जीरो. क्या करते हैं, सब्स्टिट्यूशन करते हैं, वेरिएबल जिस भी लिमिट को अप्रोच करता है उसके अंदर हम एक आर्बिट्री कांस्टेंट क्वांटिटी ऐड करेंगे, लाइक दिस x इज इक्वल टू a प्लस एच, और क्योंकि h दिस इज योर वेरी मच क्लोज टू जीरो, दिस शुड बी क्लोज टू जीरो क्योंकि x a को अप्रोच कर रहा है. सो दिस इज whenever x is approaching to a then h will approach to 0, no doubt. So the question will be now become as your limit h approaches to 0 log of a plus h minus log a upon this is x is your a plus h minus a, and this can be written as a will be cancelled with a. This is your limit h approaches to 0 log of a plus h minus log a upon h. Now let's see, this is your limit is now approaching to 0, but problem is there, this is log of a plus h minus log a. You can apply the property of logarithm function which I have told you that if log m minus log n is there, this can be written as log m upon n. So this is equal to limit h approaches to 0 log of a plus h upon a upon h, because log m minus log n can be written as log of m upon n. I use this property of logarithm function here. So this can further be written as limit h tends to 0 log of 1 plus h upon a divided by h. Now let's see, compare this question with a standard formula which we have, limit x tends to 0 log of 1 plus x upon x is equal to 1. 1 होना जरूरी है, already we have, plus whatever the quantity we have this should be divided with that one. तो यहाँ पर हमारे पास क्या है, h upon a है, नीचे में डिनोमिनेटर में क्या चाहिएगा, h upon a, but we have only h. So let me divide by a and multiply by a. Let's see, if h is approaching to 0 then h by a will surely be approach to 0, क्योंकि a हमारी क्या है, constant quantity है, और अगर h 0 को approach करेगा तो h upon a भी 0 को approach करेगा. So in this way this complete quantity will be equal to 1, and the answer is 1 into a will be equal to a. So solution of this question is your small a. Let me do one more question for all of you. This is let me do the question number now, next one. So the question number is your limit x approaches to 0 and this is your square root of 1 plus x minus 1 upon log of 1 plus x. Let's see, logarithm function तो है बच्चों इसके अंदर, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि रूट 1 plus x minus 1 is also there. अब log ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स के लिए तो हम फॉर्मूला लगा सकते हैं, जो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला होता है हमारा कि लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0 log ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स अपॉन एक्स इज इक्वल टू 1 होगा, वो तो बन सकता है, बट प्रॉब्लम आएगी आपकी स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स माइनस 1 के लिए। और ये बात मैं बता चुका हूँ पहले भी आपको, जितने भी क्वेश्चंस में लिमिट के जितने भी क्वेश्चंस होंगे जो स्क्वायर रूट में अगर मिलते हैं तो वी नीड रैशनलाइजेशन देयर, हमें रैशनलाइजेशन करना पड़ता है। सो लेट मी डू द रैशनलाइजेशन फर्स्ट। पहले हम रैशनलाइज कर लेते हैं इसको। दिस इज योर लिमिट एक्स अप्रोचेज टू 0 स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स माइनस 1 अपॉन लॉग ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स मल्टीप्लाई बाई 1 प्लस एक्स प्लस 1 upon square root of 1 plus x plus 1. This is your limit x approaches to 0, a minus b multiplied by a plus b. This is given by a square minus b square. So this is your 1 plus x square root square minus 1 square divided by, this is log of 1 plus x square root of 1 plus x plus 1. Now this is a square minus b square, this is cancel out and this can be written as limit x approaches to 0 1 plus x minus 1 upon log of 1 plus x square root of 1 plus x plus 1. 1 से 1 कैंसिल होगा बच्चों, और देखिए दिस जो नोमिनेटर में x बचा हुआ है दिस कैन बी रिटन एज योर लेट मी डू हेयर लिमिट x approaches to 0 1 upon, this can also be written as log of 1 plus x upon x, क्योंकि ये रेसिप्रोकल होके ऊपर ही जा सकता है। दिस इज योर स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स प्लस 1. नाउ लिमिट x approaches to 0 log of 1 plus x upon x, this is the formula which is equal to 1. So this can be replaced by 1 and remaining terms के अंदर we can apply x is equal to 0. So this is 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0 is 1 और 1 का स्क्वायर रूट करेंगे तो this is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is your 1 upon 2. The solution of this question will be your 1 upon 2. Similarly, we will do one more question. चलो एक क्वेश्चन और करते हैं, लास्ट क्वेश्चन. This is your question number limit x approaches to 5 and this is given at e to the power x minus e to the power 5 upon x minus 5. Again dear friends, you can see limit is not approaching to 0, so we have to approach that value equal to 0. For that we need substitution. So put x is equal to 5 plus h. अब मुझे समझाने की मुझे लगता है कि आपको रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है कि कैसे ही हमने क्यों किया है. So this is your as x approaches to 5 h will approach to 0 and this is your limit h approaches to 0 e to the power 5 plus h minus e to the power 5 upon 5 plus h minus 5. So limit h approaches to 0, this is your e to the power 5 into e to the power h. We can write it as your e to the power 5 into the e to the power h minus e to the power 5 upon, cancel out, this is upon h. Limit h tends to 0, you can take e to the power 5 as common, so e to the power h minus 1 upon h. बच्चों this is the formula which is equal to 1. I already told you if e to the power x minus 1 upon x is there then its value is your equal to 1. क्योंकि अगर हम log e लिखते हैं तो log, क्योंकि बेस भी e है और आगे वैल्यू भी e, so log base e with e is equal to 1, so its value 1, so remaining term will be e to the power 5 and that is the solution of the given question. So in this way we can practice more questions based on the given formulas which are your in supplementary exercises and which is back side of your complete book. So hope you will do by yourself. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.